Hi. Well, it seems that, I mean, we wanted to find our electronics store because we are without AC adapters currently.
We came very prepared.
Came very prepared, obviously forgot about that, but it looks like this opens at 10 o'clock and it is, what time is it, Kevin?
It's about 8:15.
So, yeah. Kevin, you look very dressed for the weather. It is currently about 34 degrees out here.
Yeah.
Around 0 degrees Celsius.
The only parts of me that are cold are my arms, though.
Yeah.
It's really
Like,
that cool?
Only this part of my arms.
Feels like 40 some degrees.
Yeah, it feels pretty
The
good.
rest I have a lot of layers, so it's okay.
Okay, well, we'll come back here, but in the meantime, let's explore a little bit.
All right, Jordan. So, there's a lot of modern art around here. I think we should start off with Hold on. This is the Circulaminate by Goran Straps. I think it has a date on there.
Yeah, I think that's his death date is 1994, so
Right,
he was...
So, what do you think of this? Can we examine it? Get an art examination for you?
Well, it seems to be a piece of art of a man that looks like Gabe Newell making a piece of art.
I think this
Am I
signifies.
correct with that, Kevin? What do you think?
I think the art that Gabe here is actually making is a metaphor for the beautiful lady that once was a work in progress, but has now evolved into the
So
steam
you're saying
of
that's
today.
steam?
Yes, that is
so
steam.
steam was a rough model, and now it's more chiseled and perfected at this point.
Yes, exactly.
And look at the smile on Gabe's face. I mean, he hasn't been happier in his life.
He is determined.
What do you think?
True
Dan?
look of determination.
Did we do a good analysis?
Caught in one art piece.
I would say that that definitely is Gabe Newell. Definitely is Gabe Newell.
I mean, he has the cheeks. I mean, the only thing he doesn't have, but this is 1990 something. This is 1990. You see, rest 1990. I don't know what that means. Restored.
That's when he
If you
rested.
actually look right here, you can see his StatTrak bayonet right here.
And if you'll notice, Daniel,
Oh man, he's got
look
he's
at
got
his.
chunky booty.
I mean, he's done some workouts.
He's been doing some squats.
He's got his glutes nice and worked
Now,
out
that's
there.
what I
You
call
can tell.
sculpted glutes.
We are on to our newer art project here. What do you think of this one, Jordan?
Well, as you can see, we've got a 44 mag with a ridiculously long barrel that if you were to extend what is there right now, you'd probably get, probably about a 6-foot barrel at least. And it obviously shows what everyone would think of, poor gun craftsmanship. To be honest, I mean, that's exactly what this statue is about. It's just showing the different people how you need to really craft your guns correctly, or they're going to end up like that, and you're not going to be able to get a shot off.
Kevin, what do you think? What is your interpretation of this art?
Seeing as it's so close to the Gabe Newell Memorial, memorializing the birth of steam, I think it's kind of like foreshadowing all the CS:GO guns that nobody really likes, so they're kind of like trash, like poor gun craftsmanship, as you said.
Yeah, like Negevs,
So, like
and
Negevs,
and...
Scouts, but with handguns.
Yeah.
And this right here would be like P2K Ivory. That's why I get.
I've gotten one of many of P2000 Ivories. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know you have.
Do they have magnums in CS:GO?
No,
Unfortunately, not.
they don't. But
See,
I wouldn't be surprised if they added them soon.
See, I feel
as
like
a replacement for the Desert Eagle.
Yeah,
I
like a
feel like
deal,
this
like-
is like a almost like a what's the word I'm looking for here? A protest of if they do add magnums. I think the artist thinks that they're going to be OP.
Mm-hmm.
So this means nerf the magnums.
Nerf them before they're even added.
Before they're even added. I feel like they're already like pre-seeing that it's going to be too OP.
Or to give a good gun bad skins. To deter people from using it.
Yeah. This would be a skin for the magnum.
So you're sitting there,
Just
shooting every bullet
completely
goes like.
This is called non-violence.
Well,
by the way.
I mean, I think that's just something to keep the hippies happy, to be honest. I mean, that's not what it's
Obvious
actually
reason the
about.
true CS:GO fans have vandalized this.
Well, we don't know
because
what that
of
says,
that.
Kevin. That could say something very bad right now, and you're saying that CS:GO fans would say something like that.
The upset ones say anything.
Exactly.
That is
I say,
true.
let's go look for more. we see our next art evaluation, Kevin. Let's go.
Yeah, we do.
Now this is really kind of the closest we can get. They're doing construction around it.
As you can see, the fountain is extremely, I can't think of the right word for it, but it's very unique, I'd say. There's a lot of different water types in this fountain. As you can see, each different water spout represents a different country. So they actually fly in the water from those different countries and keep vats underneath the streets full, so that each one is combining. So it's like a big melting pot in the fountain. And then of course you have the big, huge spire of antiquity in the middle that represents, everyone's feelings and thoughts, and everyone combining all their efforts to make one glorious, peaceful world.
I think this too represents Steam, like mostly the CS:GO community as a whole. How Steam has a tower. All the spouts of water shooting water up at the tower is like people throwing their money at Steam.
That makes sense.
Like
trying to get the cases.
Trying to get the cases, but none of them quite reach it. You see, like if you see at the base, none of the water actually reaches the tower.
Butterfly fade at the top.
On top of that is the case. It's the golden case.
One day that water will erode that tower right down to the bottom, and that case will be opened.
It could also express the thirst of the community as well.
Yeah. No,
But-
that's what the water represents as well as the money.
Well, okay, so when you were talking earlier about how it's, all the waters were flown from different countries and everything, I also, you described it as a melting pot. I would almost say it looks like a giant toilet. This could be a commentary on how the world is going to hell in a handbasket right now. It's one giant toilet. It's one big cesspool.
Yeah, the water is swirling like a toilet being flushed.
I mean, to be honest, it's anyone's interpretation. I mean, whatever you think this could be
That's
is
what good
what
art
it could be. I mean, that's exactly what good art is. And we're looking at a piece of good art. Well, I think that's it for our traveling around downtown Stockholm, which I think this is downtown. If not, then I'm dumb. But we had some fun, saw some cool art, saw some cool stuff, did some stuff,
Saw a spooky ghost.
and we stopped under the spooky ghost. Yep, so thanks for joining us.